Episode 14, Framed.
This is Eliza Moore Anderson, the girl who brought the Andersons and Gavins together as one big family. She's a well-dedicated student at Rapper City Elementary School, smart, kind, compassionate, and a leader of the Dogs of War. And in spite of being 4 years old, she's a brave fighter with the heart of a hero, taking on the biggest and most impossible risks to save others, even her own family. However, what would happen to her?
Hey, you get back here, you little thief!
When her reputation gets ruined.
You know, Jason, you and I may actually get an A in our history project. We're actually making good progress.
I can definitely agree with you on that, Eliza.
Eliza, get off the laptop right now. We need to have a serious talk.
Jason, I'm gonna need to end this Zoom meeting for a second. I'm being summoned.
Okay, Eliza. I understand.
Dad, is something wrong?
I got a call from the manager of a supermarket saying that you stole some food. Now I want you to be 100% honest with me when I ask you this. Did you do that?
What? Stealing food? Why would I do that?
Take a look at this image and tell me if I'm seeing things.
Whoa. Hold on a second. That looks absolutely nothing like me.
Why are you saying the girl in the image isn't you?
For starters, I don't wear brown shoes, my pants are the same color as my mom's jeans from when I was born, and my hair's not that dark, and I'm pretty sure I never got a stitch on my face or a black eye.
Wait a minute. If it's not you in this picture, then who is it?
To be quite honest, I don't know. I've never seen this girl before. I've never even met her. Although from the looks of it I'd say that someone might be trying to frame me. So just to be sure, I'm gonna need to conduct an investigation in order to find out who this imposter is and clear my name.
I don't know for sure if you're gonna be able to do that considering the possibility that the police might look for you, but how exactly are you gonna clear your name?
I'll go over to Jason's house so that he can have his AI assistant, T6, do a cross-reference on the image on your phone and identify the girl running out of the supermarket. Yes, Jason's smart enough to create an artificial intelligence.
No offense, Eliza, but I think Jason's a very strange boy. But if you're serious about having him and his AI assistant analyze the troublemaker in the picture, then you're gonna need to have this picture on your phone.
Okay. Wish me luck.
And one more thing, if you're gonna conduct this investigation while going out in the public eye, you need to disguise yourself and keep a low profile.
Well, my biological mom may be terrible at disguises, but I doubt that I'll have the same problem.
That's so strange. Eliza's stepdad seemed to be quite infuriated with her somehow. I don't know what's going on, but whatever it is, it's highly unusual.
Jason, I need to talk to you about something.
Great Scott, who are you? And how do you know my name?
Why did I decide to disguise myself as a burglar? Jason, it's me, Eliza.
Okay, you didn't exactly have to reveal yourself physically, but you just indirectly mentioned yourself wearing a disguise. But why exactly are you dressed like that? And what are you doing here?
I'm trying to keep low profile because apparently I'm being framed for something I didn't do.
You mean someone's trying to discredit you by stealing your identity?
Something like that. Yeah. Anyway, is T6 in here?
What's the nature of the emergency, Miss Eliza?
Wait a second. T6, how do you know I'm here?
My scanners picked up your vocal recognition and identity behind your disguise.
Jason, I said this before and I'll say it again. T6 really gives me the creeps.
You know his sensors allow him to hear that, right?
Oops. Sorry Jason and T6, although now that you mention it, his scanners might actually be useful for this one. T6, I'm gonna need you to do a cross-reference on the girl on this image. I need to know who she is and why she's stealing food from the supermarket.
Activating scanners. That's odd.
What's odd about this image?
My scanners pick up indication of the girl in this image being a close identical match to you.
What are the probabilities of me being the girl in the image?
0.0%.
Huh? So my suspicions are correct. I've been framed. There's just one thing I don't get. Who's the girl in the picture?
The girl appears to look somewhat like you. Further analysis indicates that this girl is actually related to you.
What?
Related to me? How?
The identity of the girl is one Minerva Moira Anderson.
Minerva? And she has the same hyphenated last name as me? Does this mean what I think it means?
Technically, yes. You and Minerva are truly twin sisters.
What? I have a twin sister? But, I didn't even know I had a sibling.
I'm as shocked about this as you are, Eliza. I thought you were an only child.
I thought so too. I think my parents must have kept this a secret from me. Although something else doesn't quite add up.
What's that?
What I don't understand is what Minerva has against me or why she's framing me for committing crimes.
I think I might know why she's doing this.
You do? Why?
Well, based on the situation at hand, I can only assume that Minerva's dragging you into a mean-spirited sibling rivalry. The good twin, evil twin sort of thing. So based on her motive, she's more than just your twin sister. She's actually
my evil twin. That's it. Now I know what she wants.
You do?
Yes. She wants revenge. Because I got something that she doesn't. A family. And framing me is just the beginning. So I gotta stop her before it's too late. Hold on, family. I'm coming.
Hey! Eliza, what is this?
Erg. That is not Eliza.
Can't put one over on any of you guys. At least not for more than a month.
Who are you?
I am Minerva Moira Anderson. Eliza's long-lost sister.
Sister?
Yes, that's right, fools.
So you're the one who framed Eliza for that shoplifting incident at the supermarket. Why would you do this to her?
Oh, so you're a genius now, eh? Yes, as you all now have discovered, I was the one who framed that goody two-shoe twin sister of mine. It was so easy to fool you all. You wanted so badly to think that the great Eliza Anderson would ever resort to a life of crime. Well, you thought wrong. And it was easy for me to frame her given how close of a resemblance I bear to her. And soon, she'll be arrested by the cops. Everything 50-50. I do the crime, and she'll do the time.
You'll never get away with this.
Yeah, when Eliza and the police get here, then catch you in the act, and your grand deception will be over.
Oh wow. A low threat coming from a blondie. Let them go, Minerva. This is between you and me. You. I guess it never occurred to you that I had a friend of mine with the brains to run a full scan. You make a terrible imposter. It doesn't matter. I won't stop until I have my revenge. There's nothing you can do to stop me, sister. Actually, I can. Oh yeah? Prove it. Take this. Ow, 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 ow. Oof. What the? How did you? You're not the only 4-year-old girl who fights to survive. I'm as self-taught of a fighter as you are, goody goody girl. Surrender now if you value your life. Oh sure, because that would make me feel much safer. But I'm not gonna let you hurt my adoptive parents and our half-siblings. Instead, you're coming with me so I can turn you in. Never. You're not gonna take me to the same jail where our parents are. You've already taken everything from me, sis, and I won't let you do it to me again. Everything? Again? I didn't even know you and I were sisters to begin with. Liar. Whoa. What the? How did you? Uh-oh. Ouch. Minerva, stop. Ow. You're stronger than I thought. Ha 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 ha. Blah ha 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 ha. You were always so green, struggling until the very end. But it's not enough. No one can help you now. Now you know the pain I've been through ever since you and I were born. Just like how I was back then, you are completely helpless. And broken. And overall, you are all alone. So, Eliza, any last words? Ugh. I don't. Hee 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 hee. That's what I thought. But I'm not as helpless as you think. Because aside from family, there's something else I have that you don't. Back up.
Came from down here. This way.
What the? To Eliza's?
Not quite Niasia. It's pretty obvious the culprit's standing right in front of us. That girl from the supermarket's the one we're after. And the girl right next to her is obviously Eliza.
Officer Riggs? You knew?
When the manager at the supermarket called us saying that you were shoplifting, I found it hard to believe because of the way he described you. So I double-checked the footage, and it showed the girl wearing a pale green hoodie, grayish-blue pants, and brown shoes, which were not the correct color clothes you usually wear.
Wait a second. Roy, if you knew about this, why didn't you say anything?
Because 1, the whole department was in a rush to conduct that city-wide search. And 2, I know this because I've seen Eliza in action when she and Ronald took on Lamar's parents. Plus, the real Eliza would never commit crimes.
He's right. Except that the girl you're after is actually my evil twin sister, Minerva Anderson. She was the one behind that shoplifting. And when I came back home from Jason's house to clear my name, I noticed that she even broke into this house to kidnap our half-siblings and my adoptive parents. But what I don't understand is why she framed me for that supermarket incident and tried to hurt them. Because I'm jealous. Jealous of you. Me? You sought revenge on me out of jealousy? But why? Because. Sniff. Because. Our parents put me up for adoption the day you and I were born back at that apartment almost 5 years ago. Because of them, I was sent to an abusive orphanage. I was forced to work at some empty fields overnight, beaten up by the owners, and forced to eat lumpy potatoes and drink expired milk for every meal, including dessert. I was subjected to so much torture for 4 years, that I just couldn't take it anymore. So I escaped in order to look for you, reunite with you, and get revenge on our parents for abandoning me.
Oh my goodness. Minerva must have gone down the same path that Hunter and Fauna did.
Hunter and Fauna?
They are Hunter and Fauna.
Long story short, Hunter and Fauna are Rosie's siblings from Boris's marriage with Miss Martin.
Minerva, I had no idea. I knew that Caillou's brother Bayou and Rosie's siblings also escaped from the same sort of orphanage, but I didn't know that happened to you. Of course you didn't. Because you were too busy hanging out with your new family. You never even bothered to look for me. Minerva, that's not true. I didn't even know I had a sibling. Or an evil twin. And our biological parents, the ones I now know you and I were born to, have abused me too. So I escaped and found the very family you tied up. But we don't have to be enemies. You can always move in with me and my half-siblings. We can be sisters again like when we were babies. I'm sorry Eliza, but it's too late for that now. I've been broken and alone for too long. You were too oblivious to know that our parents shunned me away like I wasn't part of your family all those years ago. They pushed me away like I was a burden. A disposable kid. Mark my words, Eliza. The next time we meet, I will have my revenge. Man, I feel really bad for my sister.
Word of advice Eliza. Don't give up on her. Minerva may be a troublemaker, but in the end, she's still your sister. Family is all that matters.
You're right. But right now, we gotta free the rest of my family.
Oh yeah. We're free.
Only 8 people left.
Now for the babies.
Don't worry, Damien and Diana. I'll get you out of there. There. You're safe now. Hee 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 hee.
Wow, Eliza, you saved us all.
Just like before when our biological mom and Boris tried to hunt you down.
Yeah, if it wasn't for you, we would have been gunners for sure.
Thanks, guys. You've all been the closest family I've ever been raised by, and I couldn't be any more grateful for that.
You're welcome, Eliza.
I'll say.
But now there's only one thing left to do. I need to go to the police station to get some answers about my sister. My biological parents have a lot of explaining to do.
Attention, Boris and Tiyana Anderson. You've got yourself a visitor.
I swear, if Eliza sets foot near this cell again, I'm gonna make her pay for having my parents visit us.
Believe me, Dad, you'll be the one in trouble once I set foot in front of your cell. You, and my mom.
What's that you're wearing? Am I supposed to be impressed?
FYI, this is my superhero uniform. I'm a dog of war.
Really? A black and green hoodie and black incisors? And you call yourself a dog of war? That's pathetic.
I agree with your mother. You gotta be wearing a more convincing outfit than that if you're trying to play soldier.
I'm not here to play games, Dad. I'm here for an explanation.
An explanation? For what?
Why didn't you tell me I had a twin sister?
Twin sister? What are you talking about?
Don't even think about lying to me. I got a photo showcasing Minerva shoplifting at the supermarket earlier today. I got framed for it because of her.
What? Minerva? Here? I thought we got rid of her.
Ha! I knew it. So you admit that you sent her to an abusive orphanage. And to make matters worse, you two had the nerve, the audacity, to put her up for adoption when we were born back at our apartment. She's become a troublemaker because of you. Now tell me why you did that to her.
Okay, fine, we'll tell you.
The day you were born at our apartment while your father and I were on the run, you weren't the only baby we had. So yeah. Minerva is your twin sister. But the only reason why we put Minerva up for adoption was because one bratty girl was enough for us to punish. If we hadn't done so, things would have been messy.
Have you two lost your minds? How could you even say that? Minerva didn't deserve this. Dad, you just repeated the same mistake Miss Martin made with Hunter and Fauna. Judge Smith was right. You two are sick monsters. Totally sick. You've abandoned my own sister without my knowledge. And what's worse, you did so out of selfishness. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Because of you, Minerva has nothing to live for and is now living a life of crime. Mom and Dad, if you two didn't before, you guys totally messed up now. You not only indirectly discredited me, but you turned my twin sister into a criminal by abandoning and neglecting her. I hope you two are happy. Consider yourselves lucky that you're serving 75 years in prison. Because you two need to take a long time to think about what you did to all of us.
Oh yeah, Eliza? Well, when we get out of here, you and your so-called dogs of war will pay the price. Whoever they are, you'll pay with their lives.
If you think you can underestimate the dogs of war, you're an even bigger fool than Jennifer Sumter could ever be. Now stay in your cell and think about what you did.
Ah, shut up. You won't be off the hook either, bird brain. And I don't know who this Jennifer Sumter is, but you and Crow Girl 22 must have gotten her as ticked off as you did me.
First of all, Jennifer's crazier than you are. I may have made a grounded series out of her, but it wasn't my idea to make her mad. Crow Girl 22 did it by calling her stupid.
Hey, don't throw me under the bus.
Ugh. Sorry, Crow Girl 22. But second of all, Tiyana, if you're still angry about having Eliza call the cops on you upon seeing the news about your escape with the Punishers, don't bother settling the score with us. Because you and Boris brought that on yourself. Especially because of the way you treated her.
Oh no! Quick, end the video. They're gonna kill us.
Don't you dare run away from us, you stupid bird brains.